overzealous here. You've always been a huge piece of shit. If I could kill you, I would, but it's frowned upon in all 50 states. Having said that, burn in hell. See you in hell, motherfucker. So tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself. Oh, show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, one day you will pay. Karma's gonna come collect your debts. Come collect your debts. Karma's gonna come collect your debt.
Look at how they crawl around upon the ground like little ants.
Yes, but how they fascinate, confusing fate with what is merely chance.
Isn't it a laugh?
Isn't it a shame?
Thinking there is someone in heaven to blame.
Yes, but even while blaming fate for the lives that they lead, they hope for the lives that they need.
Living every day till the day they die, never getting
Yet
answers.
still asking why, going through the motions as if there will be a reward.
While we stay eternally bored, they're only human. They don't see who they are is who they'll always be. Only human after all. So they push and they shove
With this thing they call love till they fall.
Isn't it a farce?
Isn't it a waste?
Struggling to face what can never be faced.
Yes, but maybe death can release something more than we share.
I really don't know and don't care.
They're only human, standing still, doomed to live pushing boulders uphill. Only human after all.
So they give and they take.
Hoping someone will help break their fall.
They will break, curse, live, die, never knowing that truth is another man's lie.
It's leap, love, hate like a leaf blowing in the wind.
Watch them all vacillate.
Hello, chat. Oh, ads. Love that for me. Where would Stell take Willow? I have this one map in mind, but I don't remember what it is. What's the party? Thank you for the sub. I don't think. Is it this? No. Hold on, Matcha. I'm finding us a map. What? I'll just take her here. Hopefully the music's loud enough for y'all. Bork bork. Bork bork bork. Like the background music I got playing. It's nice. Yeah, Hal sent it to me. I've been using it here and there. Ooh, the frames for this map. Never mind. Oh, we'll just go back here again. We'll take her where we took, Geldir. Bark bark. Dog, go bark bark. Much better. Then Pretty World, but like it shit. Remove. I don't really need these anymore since that mission's done. Be a bit petty. Take her to that same restaurant. Nah.
Hi, Pookie.
Hi, Boogie.
Hi, Boogie.
Somewhere in Market. Fuck if I have anything else.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Somewhere in Market. Yep, that's it. Somewhere in Market.
Somewhere in Market.
That's all I got for you. Give me a second. Yeah, okay. You're lucky. My chat came up with a really petty idea and I said no.
Why? What was it?
Bring you to the restaurant that Jasmine ran away at.
Oh, God.
But I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna run up ahead because there's like a back area.
Okay.
So give me like 30 to a minute.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yep.
the weekend is over. So, I don't think I don't think she's being watched this heavily because Mouse said it was only for the weekend. Got the claws out, chat. Claws are out. Is background music good? This is a private avatar that I made. I made this. Is background music volume good, chat? Sounds good? Okay. How the fuck do I get this mirror to like follow my head? Oh, that's how. Or do I do play space? Oh, I do play space. Aha! I figured it out. Look how sassy I walk, chat. God damn, Stell. Shit! God damn! God damn! I do make avies, yes. I make them for roleplay. Is she on her way? Willow? Willow? Fucking oh, there she goes. There she goes. She's on the way now, guys. Well, Stella's sassy. You and I both know, chat. She's sassy.
This one's starting to die. I know you're there. I can hear your heartbeat.
I know. I didn't want to come up and scare you just in case you were distracted doing something.
Just checking the plants. This one's dying.
It's fair. Well, has it not been watered?
I don't know. Not my place. I'll talk to the staff, though. Let them know that I noticed it.
How are you?
Busy.
I assumed as much. I've heard quite a bit about some of what's happened. Oh, well, I was quite concerned and wanted to make sure that you were doing okay.
I'm fine. Just busy.
I see.
I saw what you announced in comms.
Yeah, I figured if I want to fix things and what's going on, then this is what I think I have to do to get it to stop, or at least what was recommended to get it to stop.
Who recommended it?
Jonas.
And let me guess, he said he would kill you otherwise.
Not in that certain way, but it was more so 2 options: go to war, die.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Where's Jasmine been? I haven't been able to talk to her at all. Not answering her messages.
She apparently had made arrangements with Jonas, and now she is stuck somewhere that I don't know of, and she's not allowed to contact anybody, anything of the sorts. It all has to be sent through Jonas, and it'll get relayed back to her.
Oh,
But
so she's under protection,
she
basically.
apparently... Yes.
Through a contract with Jonas.
Yes.
That's better than what I was thinking.
Yeah, it could be worse. Still concerning, because I would at least like to know where she is, but probably best that I don't.
If you know where she
Considering
is, then the
it's
people
up
in your
here.
head know where she is. Therefore, she's no longer safe.
Exactly.
It's best you don't know. It's best that
Exactly.
nobody does. Out of everyone, she is the one who can most easily get hurt. So, best she is the one that stays away the most.
Yeah. They said that if she comes to the charity event, they'll probably have to rearrange her to somewhere else. Which is fair.
Gets rid of any possibilities. I wouldn't be surprised if she does go. Jonas stays with her the entire time. Or something close to it.
Of course. I wouldn't expect any less. For her own safety.
That or he'll have Gerald or somebody else stay nearby.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke with Geldier,
Oh?
and he is still debating because he is a bit wary about your personal situation and what is going on with your head, but he may be willing to help you in the war. I thought it would be best to work with the connections I have, and a lot of them are military based. I thought it would be helpful.
I'm quite surprised. That is very helpful, and I do heavily appreciate that. I was actually planning to talk to him at some point if there's some way that whenever I go out and about, I can have some sort of rune or something on like a helmet or an item that I can wear to keep everything in and keep stuff from getting out.
Where did you get the idea for a helmet?
It was a random idea that I had. I was trying to brainstorm what might be the best case and trying to keep things in, and that's the only thing I could think of at the time.
Random. I don't think
But
that
it
thought
could
was
be-
random.
It could also just be because I'm always used to bike helmets and wearing them on most occasions. It's what I wore a lot back then.
How much do you remember of what happened?
Not too much.
Child you had a helmet on that apparently you were forced to wear because you were dangerous. So no, I don't think you finding comfort in helmets or the idea of using a helmet is a random thought.
That would make a lot of sense then. I'm willing to take suggestions if that's the case.
Well, it would have to be something around your head. And also,
Yeah.
covering your face from your allies in a war scenario I don't think is a good idea. Puts a barrier.
Of course. I
Showing
was
face
told
and
at some-
smiling brings comfort to people. Apparently.
Mm.
So. Perhaps a circlet.
It's actually
A special conduit metal that might be difficult to find. To suppress, alongside Geldir's runes, if he's willing, should be enough power to equivalent to that of a helmet. And it would simply be sort of a headband across your forehead instead.
that could work. I'd have to think on the specifics, I guess, of what it looks like. Maybe if there's any sort of material could be used to help aid in the rune and
There
being
might
more
be something
powerful.
equivalent to the metal used for Juggernaut's helmet from the Marvel comics. That
Mm.
would require research, though.
It would. I'll see what I can look into. I'll see if there's other people as well that might be well versed in different materials.
I think it would be better than a helmet.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Your hairstyle would hide it also, which means not many people know you would have it.
Mm.
Which means not many people would know to try and take it to cause issues.
That too. Might be more better to hide it. Anybody could just come in wherever I'm staying and just grab it, destroy it. Not like we can get more materials to make more of it. That would be costly and waste of time if it were to get destroyed over and over.
You also won't have to worry about your horns with it, because that would have been a struggle if there was a helmet.
And that too. Which I actually do need to figure out how I'm gonna handle my horns and certain styles of what I wear. See if there's a way you can work with it.
Holes in hats, or just no hats at all.
Yeah. I'm quite curious though, was there any specific reason as to why you would like to aid in such a way?
I do not wish to leave Jasmine without a mother. And that is not fair to her. And currently, who you have with you are fighters, but I don't think they are soldiers.
I agree. None of them are nearly close to a soldier. Let alone know what to do in a war, more than likely.
And this will be about the only thing I can do. It is a war. I am staying far away from it.
It's better that way. Which I do need to talk to Father. I don't want him to aid in the war. I, in quite all honesty, would like him to stay far away from it as possible and not be involved.
That would
Not
be
only would it be a political nightmare.
Yes, it would be a political nightmare to deal with. A councilman of a city attacking another location would be a mess.
But I would rather him deal with something else more than a war right now. I think he needs to work on his relationship with you. I didn't fully understand what you meant whenever we spoke at the island. But I get what you mean now after watching it happen. And I'm sorry I didn't fully get what you said. But I see what you mean. And you shouldn't be treated like that. No child should have to go through that.
When you got hurt in the Far Realms and were in the hospital after you started resting, I had a talk with him upstairs. I'd like to think I got him back on the right track again. One of your first major hints should have been him trying to put us in a sweet home.
I did think about that, but I wasn't too sure at the time.
He talked
I had
about
a lot
how
of conflicting.
he would have it built so we would never know the difference, that we were underground. He would get actors to play out society for us, everything. And then I called him out, saying I thought he wanted real. He said he did, and I told him what he was describing was not that. After everything that transpired the other day, there was a point in time I was completely locked within my penthouse. All exits locked. Maybe because he thought I was running away when I went to the restaurant down the road, I don't know. Because I never had a chance to actually speak with him. I started to. You guys showed up. I explored the museum. Something happened. I left. Waited at home. He came in. I didn't really have a chance to speak. He left. And I haven't seen him since. I don't know if that is a punishment for me or if timing and he's just busy like he normally is.
You mentioned you guys. Was there someone else there?
Myself, Aiden, and Jasmine. Although when the thing happened, it was just myself and Aiden.
Aiden's been telling me weird stuff about this person named Tora. I don't know who this person is. Let alone I never met them in my entire life. I will say I do have a lot of regrets though from that day. I think it would have been best if maybe more space was given and times for all of us to talk instead of in one collective area out in the public of all places.
Maybe. It's hard to think about what would have been a better option, considering we went with other ones. There's no point thinking of what could have been better, since you can't do anything about it.
I do have a question, but I don't want to pry, because then again, it is also not my business. It's mostly out of worry and concern, based off of what I was speaking about earlier. Aiden had told me some things that your father had said to you, and I just wanted to clarify. He
Sure.
mentioned something about him telling you that he was going to abandon you.
Those words
you
never
weren't
left my dad's
nice.
lips. He never used the
I see.
words abandoned. He did, however, say that he was not going to choose between us, and if I didn't... I don't remember the exact words, but essentially play nice, he would dive back into his work, stop with this silly little distraction, and simply leave. Those may not be the exact words, but they are a lot closer than what Aiden told you with the words abandoned. It is a more accurate telling, basically.
I just wanted to get clarification on it, considering it seemed very straight to the point, and I wasn't entirely sure if that was actually the case or if it was something else.
I am not sure where he got the idea from that we were trying to make him pick or choose, or that I even wasn't playing nice. I will admit, the argument back at your home was a slip of moment from me, and I apologize for that, but
That's alright.
it is...
To be honest, in the moment you had every right to.
It is one of the first things I learned after my adoption is you never actually show somebody what you think of them. You still smile, you still treat them with respect, which is what I was attempting to do. So I either failed at that, which means I need to improve, or somebody was giving him the idea otherwise. I'm not sure which it is. But if it is a failure on my part, then that is something I need to most definitely fix.
But you shouldn't have to. Doesn't... That doesn't feel right, nor does it sound right. You shouldn't have to fix something, you're still a child.
I am a child whose father is Malleus McKay. I am being prepared to run businesses and corporations. If I cannot play nice, then I will fail.
That's fair and all, and I understand, but at the same time, it sounds like he sees you as someone that has to be perfect in every way, otherwise... Not saying that he'd see you in this way, but he'd see you as failure, disappointment. I've gone through that before with my own family. And to be quite fair, I don't like that. It's something you shouldn't have to handle. This age. You're technically only 1 or 2 years old, born into this world. 12, but that's still not that much time to get adjusted to a world like this.
Who's quiet, me or Willow? Because everybody else was saying audio levels are fine.
My dad expects a lot from me and has a lot of faith in me, which I know is his way of showing that he cares. Sometimes it can be a bit much, but I know it is because he wants to make sure I am ready. And sometimes it is stressful, some days more stressful than others, but it is something I have to deal with.
I see. My only suggestion is don't burn yourself out too quick.
The public already finds the littlest of things to criticize me about. I don't see the articles because I'm not allowed to, and they try their best to keep them away from me, but I know they're there. So imagine a failure of mine being made public. I am not allowed to fail. Failure shows weakness, weakness shows vulnerability, vulnerability gets me killed.
I see.
The fact that I wasn't able to defend myself properly when everything happens is my fault because I was not preparing myself for such a situation. I am now seeking lessons for self-defense and combat, just in case, so it doesn't happen again.
Mm. Knowing self-defense is nice.
I cannot rely on my instincts in a fight, because that caused me to attack Aiden and my dad. I made a mistake. So now I need to correct that mistake. It is like getting an 80 on a test and then knowing where you went wrong to do better on the next one.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, I did fairly well figuring out the game to get deeper. At least that is what Dad called it, a game. But my performance when it came to the fighting and defending was lackluster.
Mm.
So I know I need to get better.
Mhm. Have you worried about the possibility that even if you were to do all this, he still won't see it as good enough?
I don't think he sees it as me not being good enough. I think he sees it and fully believes that I can do it.
Mm.
It is not being good enough. It is he believes I am fully capable of meeting all of his expectations. Not that it will never be good enough. It's the opposite, actually. He thinks I can be good enough. So I have to be.
That's fair. I'm not sure if there's quite anything else I have to say. Then I'm hoping at least things will be alright at the charity event. Jasmine did say that she was coming, so we'll have her for a bit of time, but not that much time.
If you get the circlet and make sure security is tight, it should be fine.
Of course. I've been looking into a bit of security detail, but tonight I'll look into a circlet, see if I can get it done as quickly as possible.
Make sure not to rush it too much, and that could allow cracks in it, which they will use to slip through.
Keep that noted.
I will continue with my side of working on things for the ball. I've gotten a little busier with these new lessons, and I am looking into something for myself and my friend. But I will make sure to keep working on it.
Of course. A lot of it's close to done, so there isn't too much left that needs to be done. Other than a few simple things of prop placements. Making sure we have everything, everybody that's on the VIP list that's been invited. Not too much, really.
The photographer's hand might still be injured by the time the event rolls around. I will see if I can find another one. But if not, we might not have a photographer for this event. You will
That's
just have
fine.
to
I'm
rely
sure
on the
people
guests
will-
taking photos for Metagram and then just using those.
Yeah. I'm sure people will take their own pictures if they want to.
Hmm.
Alright. I will leave you to it then.
Alright,
You take care.
you as well. Not enough love and care, and a plant will shrivel up and die. A part of me is wondering if people are the same way. I guess that is something I will find out eventually. One day. One day I will.